everyone, welcome back to part 3 of making the corn pudding. So off camera I have finished chopping up everything I need to, and you guys might be wondering, what's in this? So in here I have about 1 cup of ground cornmeal, a quarter cup of cornstarch. We're on the corn theme today. I have about 1 teaspoon both of sage and thyme, and I have 2 teaspoons roughly of salt, and yeah, that's about, and 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So in here I just mixed everything up together, and over here I have about 1 stick fully melted in the microwave on low heat, just so that it doesn't splatter everywhere. And then over here I have about 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. Might sound weird, and actually it's not very traditional, but milk and sugar are traditional, and that's basically all sweetened condensed milk is. And over here I have 4 eggs lightly beaten up just so it'll integrate better. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in half of my fresh sweet corn kernels into the dry mix. And I'm also going to add in my onions. All these other things are going to be for sprinkling on top right before it goes into the oven. And the next thing, if the butter is still a little bit hot, I recommend putting the cream corn and the sweetened condensed milk in first. There is some science that proves that if the eggs get covered in sugar or things that are room temperature or cold, that hot butter can't, or hot things can't cook them. So I recommend, if your butter is still hot, to start with the creamed corn and to start with the sweetened condensed milk. So, I'm not a huge fan of sweet corn. I think it tastes and smells good because I love the smell of corn. But to be honest, it kind of grosses me out. But the sweet goo will form a structural matrix with the cornmeal, and it'll provide a nice texture. So now I'm going to add in my sweetened condensed milk. And in it goes. And now I'm going to add in my butter. So I've seen a lot of people, because this dish is traditionally a Thanksgiving dish, I've seen a lot of people put turkey fat or something like that in. You can do that. It looks pretty good. This is not Thanksgiving, so for me right now, so I'm just using butter. And in goes the eggs. And now, all you have to do, by the way, the order doesn't matter much. You can start with the dry ingredients and then add in the liquids, or vice versa. So, yeah, I'm just going to stir this up until it is thoroughly mixed. You want it to be pretty homogeneous. And yeah, in the next segment, we're going to be transferring this into its baking dish, and we're going to be finishing it off. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!